Hey friends, welcome to episode number 101. At long last it is time for our rematch against Steven Stone, the champion of Sinnoh. As you can see, all our Pokemon are healed up, ready to go, and I decided that once again I'm going to put Dan right at the front, since he's been a good starter so far, and like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's kind of weird to think this will be probably not our second to last battle with this team, but our second to last challenging battle. There's this one, then we have a few more loose ends to tie up, and then we have our final rematch against Wally, who is really the strongest opponent in the game, as a good rival should be. But for now, our rival is Steven, and this should be a very exciting and very challenging battle in its own right, especially with the huge level difference we're about to encounter. And I don't remember if I saved the game. Hope I did, just in case I need to try this again and use rare candies first, but let's see how it goes. Welcome, champion. Let me test my skills against you once again. Brief and to the point, I like it. Battle versus Steven, Pokemon League champion. Technically, we should be the Pokemon League champion because we already beat him the first time. He should be challenging us to retake the title, but that's okay. Either way, this match will decide it. And once again, he leads with Skarmory. Some things never change. Alright, so this is okay. Also, before I forget, I did look up Salamance's moves, and it has the previous Salamence, and it has Dragon Rush, Zen Headbutt, Crunch, and Thunder Fang. So a decent moveset, decent type coverage there, but nothing that really takes advantage of Mega Salamance's abilities. Also, Mega Salamence does have 130 defense, which I had forgotten about, which is why it managed to survive Slate's Meteor Mash. Still very impressive, though. Just like the last time we had this fight, Flamethrower will be our most effective attack, and because it's special base, it should do a lot of damage. Very nice. Good job, Dan. Spikes. So that'll hurt any of our land-based Pokemon when they're switched in, but won't do a lot right now. Steven's Pokemon are much higher levels than the previous Pokemon we faced, which is probably a good thing because otherwise I feel like he would be a lot easier. There are some strong steel types, but they have a lot of weaknesses, and they tend to be slower too, which makes them easier to defeat. Take Aggron, for example. So far we're seeing the same Pokemon, but I imagine that Cradily, Claydol, and Armaldo are probably replaced by 3 more steel types. Hard to say for sure. Oh, good job, Dan. Look at you and your evasion skills there. Finally, it seems like the luck is turning on our side. It'll be really ironic if this ends up being the easiest battle of the Pokemon League. But even so, I'd be okay with that, because the first 4 were just really, really fun. This one, I think, I'd want it to be even more fun, but we'll see. Alright, Carbink. Did not expect that. A Rock and Fairy type. Not a Steel type, but it is Stone. I wonder if Steven is supposed to be Rock type. I don't think he is. Like, Skarmory obviously is not Steel, and his most powerful Pokemon, Metagross, is not Stone. Skarmory is not Rock, is what I meant to say. Alright, so, even though it's not Steel, as a Rock type, Carbink will resist Boom Burst, and it will be weak to Surf. So let's give it a good Surf attack. Yeah, I wonder if Carbink is going to put up like a Light Screen or Reflect or something. Nope, going to go right for a Moonblast. Alright. Carbink does not have the highest stats, I'm pretty sure, so I'm really confused. See, that was a crit, and it didn't even do half my health. I'm not sure that's a Pokemon I would have given the champion during a rematch, but hey, is what it is. The only reason I can see it would be if it's trying to put up screens to make the rest of the fight a little more difficult, because that could make it a lot harder, but doesn't seem to be the case. Alright, he's probably going to use a full restore, but yeah, nothing else to do but keep using Surf. So this full restore might actually allow him to use this matchup, but even so, we've taken out 2 of his Pokemon so far. We do have Spikes in the field, which isn't great, but even so, I think Dan has done one heck of a job. And hey, critical hit. I was about to say, I hope we get a critical hit, but I wasn't sure if that would knock it out. But it did, so once again, proving that Expelled is a much stronger Pokemon than many people give it credit for. Good job, Dan. He does have Claydol. Okay, well. Honestly, I'm less impressed by his team than I am anyone else. That being said, there really aren't that many strong Steel types they could have mixed in. maybe like Bastiodon or whatever it's called, but I mean, there's gotta be something, but I really can't think of anything that's maybe like a what's it called? Kling, whatever Klink's final evolved form is, Klinglang or whatever. All right. So even though Surf is super effective, as is Shadow Ball, because Claydol does not resist Boom Burst should be the most effective move here. It's sad to think too that each of these matchups could be the last time we really use these Pokemon. That could be our final Boom Burst after all these months. Oh, and once again, Dan with the clutch hold on there. Good job, buddy. Taking out 4 of the champion's much higher level Pokemon. Steven should be ashamed. Aerodactyl, okay. So, I mean, it's a cool Pokemon. It's a fossil Pokemon, but, yeah, overall just not impressed by his team. I wish they would have given him, like, I don't even know who they would have given him, but maybe some just, like, randomly strong Pokemon that were only tangentially related to stones. I don't know. So being a rock type server is the way to go. Now, Aerodactyl, yes, is very fast, and didn't dodge that one, but you did a great job, Dan. As usual, it is now a 5v2, and I'm excited about that. So Aerodactyl might know Crunch. Trying to think here. Does it know any flying moves against Lily? If not, I could bring in Lily. We haven't used her too much this Pokemon League Challenge. And she wouldn't be good against Metagross anyway. Is there any Pokemon I want to be in when Metagross comes out? 4, but I don't really want to bring in 4 against Aerodactyl. In case it knows like Earthquake or a flying attack. Also, 4 doesn't have the best defenses. I could bring in Ava, but Ava's weak. Well, Ava would Mega Evolve and not be weak to rock moves. I'm probably overthinking this anyway. Let's bring in our Mega Evolution here. And we're going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and use Return. See how much we can do. Hopefully not get flinched by a Rock Slide. Again, might be, might not be our final Mega Evolution of Ava here, so let's make it count. Ice Fang, a very respectable choice against a Dragon and Flying type. Didn't do as much against a Dragon and Fairy type. Only 65 base power and no stab. And let's see who's faster now. Or not, we won't get to see because of the full restore. That might have been a bad choice, because if we get a crit here, it's a win. Of course, if we're faster, which I'm not sure we are, Aerodactyl's a higher level by 5, and it's a very fast Pokemon, so he's probably faster. But, yeah. So he's got to go for a flinch or a freeze here. Let's see what happens. And he got the freeze. Poor Ava's always getting frozen. Just bad luck. I don't blame her for that. Hey, at least she did a lot of damage here. I'll take it. Ice Fang also can miss. It didn't miss. 95% accuracy, but... that's okay, girl. You did a great job anyway. Goes to show that sometimes you just get bad luck. Alright, now I know that we have Ice Fang, but again, Lily's not going to be very much used against Mega Metagross, I don't think. So let's just go ahead and bring her in. Now the spikes do a little bit of damage, but hopefully we can still survive whatever attack Aerodactyl's going to do. It is an Ice Fang, so it has no flying type attacks, presumably. And if we can survive this, which we can, don't get... Yes, no flinch, no freeze. Let's get some revenge for our buddy Ava. And finish off this Aerodactyl. Nicely done. Glad we have another chance for Lily to shine. And Metagross. Alright. Oh, we're locked into Petal Dance. That's not great. Although... No, because we do know Shadow Ball, so... I probably should have thought of that and used maybe Shadow Ball. I'm not sure if it would have finished off Aerodactyl. It probably still would have. Aerodactyl has very low defenses, but... You know what, that's probably okay, because even not being very effective and Shadow Ball being super effective, Petal Dance did less, but... Oh! Oh, it's one of those, It's like a Pokemon on me thing. Well, I'm almost glad it didn't matter, because I think I've had this rant earlier in this Let's Play. See, it did it again. Like, I thought I had all that stuff turned off. Like, I kind of wish... I think Pokemon is easy enough... I won't get into my rant right now, but it's easy enough as it is these days. Let's not make it even easier here. But alright, we'll give it a try. Let's do the Shadow Ball. Plus like twice in a row, yeah, I'm almost glad that, no offense to Lily, but I'm almost glad she got knocked out. But I do appreciate her hanging on for me, don't get me wrong. Alright, do we want to end things with our own Metagross or with our starter Pokemon? Um, decisions. We already beat, I think last time we beat his Metagross with our own Metagross because it didn't have Earthquake and I was very disappointed. Not sure if it does now. If it does, it might use it against Ford. It might also just use Zen Headbutt because of Stab. It'll probably use Zen Headbutt. Um, let's bring in Ford because Metagross might be faster, so it might not matter. We might get a chance to use both, but let's see if Ford is faster. I don't think we can survive a Zen Headbutt from a Mega Metagross. Hopefully we won't have to, though. Alright, Ford, give it a big Flare Blitz. Ah, it is faster. Okay. Dig in deep, Ford, and no, it didn't survive. That's okay. Worth a try. Alright, so now things are getting real. The rest of his team was very weak, but now we're down suddenly to 2v1. And if we don't knock it out here, he could use a full restore, and that could just be very bad. Especially if it now knows Earthquake, which it very well might. But regardless, I'm pretty sure he's faster, so let's use Rock Polish. Giga Impact. So, once again, they might have just kept his moveset from the first one. Alright, we don't have any recovery moves, otherwise I would probably use them, but even with Giga Impact, like if they're not going to be, I assume he has Meteor Mash. Pretty sure he does. Like use Meteor Mash, then you have a chance for the attack boost. You still get stabbed from it, which makes it almost as powerful as Giga Impact. And you can use it twice. I guess, real quick, the AI is probably just choosing the most powerful move or the move that will do the most damage. Right, because it knows Bullet Punch is its fourth move. So it knows Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, and Giga Impact. I definitely would have replaced Giga Impact with Earthquake, and in fact, I essentially did. But yeah, Giga Impact, I guess, technically is his most powerful move against Slate. It just has the recovery period, which means now he can't use a full restore. He has to take this Earthquake. And we are faster, so... Alright, didn't need a second one though. Once again, our Metagross Slate proving his mettle against the King of Metal Pokemon, a Mega Metagross. How's that for a tongue twister? And just like that, Champion Steven goes down. But so yeah, even though most of his team wasn't super strong, he got some definite luck there, and that combined with his Mega Metagross, which was very strong, ended up making it a really challenging battle. If his Mega Metagross had known like the moveset mine did, or my Metagross knows, then he actually would have had a chance of winning. I think that would have been a lot more interesting. Lots of money for winning. But still an exciting match. I'm really glad with how that went, and I hope the last one is just as exciting. I knew you would be strong, but I don't regret our battle, because each time that I battle you, I learn more about Pokemon. Yes, I have something I'd like to give you in thanks for all you've done. A Metagrossite. Very cool. Very cool indeed. That is a very special piece from my collection, but I think you are capable of appreciating its worth. Come, it is time we record our great victory. Alright, once more into the Hall of Fame, and then I do have one more thing I want to do in this episode. So hopefully we can get to that pretty soon. This room. This is where we maintain the records of Pokemon that prevailed through the harshest of battles. It is here that League champions are honored. Come, we will use this machine to record your name and the names of the partners who battled along with you to triumph over the Pokemon League. I like Ava and her Premier Ball there. Very fitting my Mega Evolution. Alright, once more with feeling, the Hall of Fame. Good job, Dan. Dan really did a lot here. And we got to use Lily again. She did great too. And of course, Eve, very sturdy, always cleaning things up. Ford with his high power stab moves. Slate, who could defeat even a Mega Metagross. And of course, our Mega Evolution, Ava. A very good team, one I've had just so much fun training. I really, even when I just see like the frame here that has those 6 Pokemon on it, it's so exciting. It's such a fun, strong team. I really enjoy training these, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching me train them and watching all of our battles together. But like I said, it's not over yet. We still have one more really hard battle to do and a few other things to take care of before we end the game. So Can I skip these credits here? I think I can. Yeah, you've already seen them in the other episodes, so we'll get the show on the road. Come on, black screen. All right, back at the loading screen. I could watch it again for nostalgia's sake, but what we're about to do might take a while, so I don't want to drag this episode out for too much time. All right, here we are. Home again in Little Root Town. Hey Mom, how's it going? Oh, that reminds me here. I've been thinking I should give this to you, Owen. Oh, a Latiosite. So we don't have a Latios. But, remember the night you went to see the star show? Well, I found this in the grass out front the next morning. Isn't it pretty the way it sparkles? It's like a rainbow. Yeah, I don't think you can catch Latios in this game. Not 100% sure. Help me! Oh no, not again. Oh, that's right. I think I do know what this is. I must have read it somewhere. Help me! Brings back old memories, deja vu. Oh, why if it isn't Owen again? Help a professor out. I've got some Pokeballs in my bag there. Again, apologies if I'm using a totally different voice for Professor Rowan. It's been a while. And we have, oh, Generation 5 starters. I was thinking it was Generation 1 starters for some reason. Um, all right, let's see. Oh, which Pokemon do I want? Is there any reason I should choose one over the other? I think I've definitely trained Oshawott and trained Snivy. I don't know if I have a Tepig. Let's grab Tepig. Good to have. He's cute too. Little fire pig Pokemon. My goodness, I sure misread that situation, didn't I? I thought the Machoke from the Pokemon Postal Service was a wild Machoke. My, what a slip up. I sure do appreciate your trying to help me out, though. In fact, why don't you keep that Pokemon? Okay, so no little fight like in the last time, but... Yes, that one from the Unova region. Alright, very cool. Yeah, because we're still in Gen 3. For some reason I was thinking we were in Gen 4 for a second, but... That'll be the next one. Well, I hope to see you later. I somehow get the feeling I will again if I stick around here. I might come back and say hi, you never know. Although, in all honesty, that probably will be the last time I see Professor Rowan, at least for a very long time. Maybe I'll play this game again, or maybe there'll be another remake, 20 years down the road or something. Um, and if so, there's a good chance I'll play it. We'll see. But it'll probably be all in like VR then, and or something even beyond VR. But anyway, all right, where are we going? We need to go to a Pokemon Center, so let's hop on Latios here. Yeah, I don't think you can catch Latios. Maybe you can. I don't remember. Maybe it's a roaming Pokemon. That's one of those little like periphery things I just don't remember anymore. But even if we can, I'm not going to worry about it too much. There are exactly 4 more legendaries I do want to capture, and then we're going to be done our legendary hunting. And we're going to start with one of them now. So let's hop by Slateport. Again, for what might be our final time, I'll stop saying that about everything we do, but just need to keep in mind that our journey here through the Hoenn region is drawing to a close. And, oh, do they not have a Pokemart here? Because they have like the Mart thing instead. Oh, I don't need a Pokemart, I need a Pokemon Center. Right. Oh, there's a Pokemart. Okay. Either way. And the reason I want a Pokemon Center is because I'd like to switch out. Switch Dan, even though he's done such a good job, I want to give him a bit of a rest. For Breloom. Yes. And I'm sure you can figure out why we want Breloom on our team. But I won't spoil it just in case. Oh, thought this was a shortcut, but with the loading times, not quite. Alright. There are some trainers to face here, but that's not what we're here for. I'm going to use a Repel. And... okay, let's use max Repels, which are in this pocket. Lots of items. Good thing they're alphabetized. Max Repel, there we go. And while I'm in the menu here, I'm also going to take an opportunity to temporarily teach Dive to Eve again. I'm going to replace Ice Beam just because we have the TM for Ice Beam, so it'll be easy enough to switch out, which I will do before our final battle, because you never know, we may need it. And I think based on what we did so far, and based on Wally's previous matchup against us, I don't know, I hope he has stronger Pokemon this time, but I'm thinking 75 would be a good place to get to. I guess, was Dan 72? I don't know, I'll have to ponder that. I might do 72, we'll see. Something to think about, but that'll be for a later episode. For now, we're going to finish off this one by catching a legendary Pokemon. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That has so far eluded us, but hopefully will not this time. And I didn't save the game, but I think it automatically saved, so once again, not where I wanted to go. So I probably should save now, just in case. I was always worried about like the recording crashing and having to do. But I guess I'd have to do the whole Pokemon League again to do Steven again, right? Yeah, yes, the Hall of Fame saves automatically. So let's go ahead and save. And as you can tell, we are going to face Lugia once more. And if Lugia knocks itself out again, or if we accidentally knock it out, I'll be able to come right back here. Guess I could probably save a little bit closer, just in case. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Lugia has actually evaded us twice now. But like they say, third time's the charm. Alright, here we go. Underwater Eve. I do like that we get to do a little bit more diving, because like I said before, I really enjoy the diving parts of this game. More the open world parts, but hey, this is something. The repellent's effect has worn off. Yep, that's okay. And I think the portal is down here? Yes, the tidal bell is glowing. That means it is. Okay, let's do one more save. And once again, here we go. Let's examine Lugia's portal. Now, even though we are diving, what I read is that you're actually transported through the portal, which makes sense given the ethereal background here. So dive balls actually do not give you a bonus. I read it on the internet. That does not mean it is true, but I'm not going to throw dive balls at it because it probably isn't. Or probably is true, rather. What I'll probably do is end up using Dusk Balls, because it is nighttime, so they should be the best. I also bought a bunch of Ultra Balls and some Timer Balls and things. Level 50. I could use Brick Break, but Full Swipe is only a little bit less powerful, and Full Swipe is definitely not going to defeat it. Critical hit. Okay, so we probably could have been okay there. Rain Dance. I'm going to try to keep it asleep, because I really want to make sure it does not use all of its power points. And because we're catching a Pokemon, I'm going to let myself use items, which I'm pretty sure is what I did last time as well. So we can use Lepa Berries, etc. Because the challenge here is in beating it. It's, it's really just getting lucky with throwing Pokeballs forever. We're going to use Sleep and Full Swipe to get our odds as best as we can, but after that it's just a spin of the roulette wheel. Right, one more Full Swipe should get it down to exactly 1 HP. Alright. And we're probably still early enough to use... Is it a Quick Ball? What's the one that... we do have our Master Ball still. I probably should just use that, but... Use it at the start. Yeah, let's try it. We're still pretty early. Move number... I just need move number 5. Not sure how long Quick Balls last for. No shakes. Maybe not very long. And it woke up. And it used Aeroblast. So even 50 levels higher, being 4 times super effective and stab from a legendary, yeah, it's a critical hit. So Aeroblast does have a high crit rate, so that's fair. I wonder if we would have survived it without the high crit chance. Alright, definitely going to use the next Pokemon. Let's bring in Eve. Don't want to bring in Lily because of Poison Point. That happened that first time, I think. Alright, and we are going to use I should probably use a max revive, because this is the only time I'm ever going to have to use it, unless I use them all during our other encounters. Which it looks like... No, I need to use a status restore, because fainting is a status. Um, max revive, I have 2 left. I mean, I guess there are other wild Pokemon we're going to be catching, but... yeah, watch me find like a shiny and like really need to use max revives or something, but maybe I'll save the last one just for that. I am definitely one of those players that, how do I switch in? I assume I'm going to switch in Breloom here. Otherwise I'll be here for a long time. I guess I could have thrown Ultra Balls until Eve fainted. Maybe that was the proper thing to do. I forgot what my strategy was last time, but clearly it didn't work. Oh, another Aero Blast. 1 in 4 chance, and there it is. Now, can we survive a non-crit? Doesn't matter, because it's... that's annoying. Okay. Well... Alright. Let's bring in, like, 4 this time. At least it only has 5 Aero Blasts, so that's not too bad. And we're going to use a regular revive this time. Which is... I guess some of those, like, these things might be able to be a full revive, the bitter ones, but I don't know. I feel bad using a bitter item on my Pokemon, even if Breloom's not a full member of the team. Now use Punishment, which is, like, nothing against a fighting type. Right, I'm going to go ahead and heal up Breloom, because being level 100, it might survive a Aero Blast. I don't know, it's hard. I feel like it wouldn't I don't know. I always have a hard time when level ranges get that long because my brain isn't used to doing that kind of math. Hydro Pump, that'll do a lot of damage. Probably not a knockout because Lugia doesn't have the best attack stat. Yeah. Alright, let's start throwing Dust Balls and eventually it'll knock out Ford. And we'll bring in Breloom again. Funny that it takes so long to knock out like Ford, who is 29 levels lower, but not Breloom. Just the way it works out sometimes. And eventually I'll start using Timer Balls too. Where are my Dust Balls? There they are. And if we go until morning, I have Ultra Balls, but probably won't go that long. 1 shake, that's better than we've had so far. I'm getting very worried that it's just going to run out of power points again. But I guess if it did, we did a save, so that's okay. Whereas last time I didn't save, and so I had to beat the Pokemon League again. I also could just beat the Pokemon League again, which I might do anyway for some training before we face Wally. Okay, well, Rain Dance should increase the power of its Hydro Pumps. It'd be nice if we just got lucky, though. So for you guys who stuck around, oh, by the way, I will say, if you don't enjoy watching Legendary hunting, doesn't matter, because the episode's going to end soon out of the regs. We just caught it. Yay, that was surprisingly easy, and I am totally okay with that. Alright, very good. Oh, that's right, you still get XP. So, okay, so we'll at least get over Pokemon to level 73 before we face Wally. Maybe just 73? It's kind of a weird number. Like, I feel like 72 is somehow a nice even number. I mean, it's literally even, but I feel like 75 would also be a number. Maybe it's because those are numbers that like Lance's Pokemon or Blue's Pokemon were at in early games. They seemed like appropriate numbers. 73 is a little bit odd, but I guess not. I mean, it's literally odd. But besides that, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I definitely want it to be another fun battle for our final battle. And again, not too easy, not too hard. But that's my problem, not yours. Lugia's wings pack devastating power. A light fluttering of its wings can blow apart regular houses. As a result, this Pokemon chooses to live out of sight deep under the sea. Well, that's very kind. Very nice, Lugia. We are not going to give it a nickname. But I'll tell you right now as a bit of a teaser, we are going to use Lugia in a future episode. Just like the 3 episodes where I use some of our legendaries and some of our other interesting Pokemon we've been catching, I do want to do one more of those and use Lugia and some of the other really cool Pokemon that we've caught, as well as some of the really cool legendaries we're about to catch. So I think you guys will definitely enjoy those, and I hope you stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. And yeah, I think when I come back, we'll have probably 3 more episodes. We'll have some legendary hunting, the special episode where we get to use some of those legendaries and do some more fun battles, including a trainer who I think is arguably the 3rd most powerful trainer in the game, or at least the 3rd highest levels. They're probably not the most powerful compared to the Elite Four. but we haven't faced them yet, and I'd like to give it a try. So we'll do that, and then we'll have our final episode, which will include a few last loose ends, as well as the hardest, hopefully the hardest battle yet against our rival Wally. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.